Harvey's talking about the same one that I'm thinking of, it wasn't hay, it was pea vines. And that's the reason I was on the load alone, because the two men were throwing them up by hand with forks. Because pea vines you just rolled, you couldn't bring them up on the hay lift thing because they were too slippery. So they were loading the wagon and I was driving the team. And like he said, the one horse kind of bucked the other and the bridle came off and away they went. And the fence was coming up fast. It was probably about out where that telephone pole is. And my dad yelled, pull the brakes, and we were fortunate enough that we had a wagon that had brakes. Most wagons didn't. But my dad was very ingenious at inventing things, and he had rigged up a wagon that was on rubber wheels with brakes. So I pulled the brakes and the back tires started to drag and the horses went slower and slower, and we stopped just at the fence.
Nobody hurt?
Nobody hurt. But I never dropped the reins. I hung right on.
Did you help with chores and so forth outside?
I helped with everything outside. I was like my dad's little hired man. I did everything with him. I was only about 7, maybe 6, 7 years old when he taught me to drive the car. Made a little seat for me, so it boosted me up, put some wooden extensions on the brake and the clutch, because in those days you had a clutch too, you know, so that I could reach them. And I would drive the car from fence post to fence post as he was fencing. And he'd stay on the trailer in the back. He never had a truck. And so I was really little when I started doing all the things he needed a hired man for. Milk cows, cut hay, rake hay, cut corn, shock grain, whatever there was to do. Us girls were out there.
Did all of you help outside?
Judy did later on. She was 8 years younger than me, you know. Dorothy didn't do as much outdoors, no, but Dorothy was good in the house. She helped Mother with the work. Mother was a gardener. She loved her gardens, flowers and vegetables, and so she'd be out working in that and Dorothy would be doing the housework. We always teased her. We said she can't go in the barn and milk cows because her fingernails are too long. And it was true. Couldn't milk her.
That didn't interfere with housework?
No, not, well, didn't have to worry about the cows in the house.
Yeah.
You know.